Thank you for tuning in. Please, subscribe and support my channel. Also, YTube's doing funny things with my monetization. So, listen, everybody who's conservative, I guess, and speaks, the ultimate truth, they're coming after all of us. You know that. Anyways, we're doing our best. Now, Cortez yesterday, Alexandra Cortez, the love affair, everybody loves her now, was on 60 Minutes. But I want to hear what CNBC, and we give them credit, what Alan Greenspan said, because she wants to tax the very rich. Anybody over 10 million, let's tax them 70%. And you know what happens with socialism? It doesn't stop at 10 million or 15 million. We're talking like anybody making over a million, over 5 million, over 500,000, over 100,000. That's how it starts. It starts with 10 million, and then it works all the way down to 25,000. And you're gonna have to pay 25,000, over 70% of your taxes. This is what's happening in Europe. This is what's happening. Well, Latin America, they're very poor. Look what's happening in the economies, the socialist economy there in Mexico and everywhere else, Honduras, and they're all starving. Really, it's very bad situation. Venezuela, Brazil, and it's coming to America. This is what they want. This is what they're teaching the kids. This is why Fox News is going around saying, "Do you believe in socialism?" They feel it. People are becoming more socialist. What I want to do, let's say if I make 10 million, man, I don't mind paying fair share tax, 37, 40%. Okay, no problem. But, why the other 30% or so? Let me decide where I want to invest it. I want to invest in the stock market. I want to invest it in machines. I want to invest it in a new business. You name it. But they asked Mr. Greenspan that question. What did he feel about the comments that she made, Cortez, on 60 Minutes? The communist going after the very rich to tax them 70%. Hold on a minute. Love his answer.
On a lot of different assets, but mainly it's real long-term interest rates which drive the numbers.
Mr. Chairman, I want to ask you about taxes today because one of the debates brewing this morning is whether or not marginal rates in a dream world for some, especially in the Democratic Party, should be up to 70% in tax brackets, say $10 million or more in annual income. Would that make sense given your concerns about fiscal policy?
Well, if you're willing to take a significant drop in economic activity, I would suggest that.
Significant drop.
Or maybe I better make myself clear. I think it would be a terrible mistake.
A terrible mistake. Did you guys hear that? A terrible mistake. This is Chairman, the former Chairman Alan Greenspan. If you don't know who he is, you millennials, please take a look. One of the most respected Federal Reserve in the country. And I know I was reading, where is it? I was reading, let me see. Yeah, here it is. I was reading here, the Washington Post, Ocasio-Cortez wants higher taxes on the very rich Americans. Actually, I'm telling you, that's how it starts. But then it goes 10 million, 5 million, 1 million, it just goes lower, and you'll be taxed like France and Norway and everywhere else where, it goes to 70%. That's how socialism starts, and here. Where is it? Here it is. Norway, for instance, 2016 taxed the rate up to 70%. Anybody making 162,000 US. France, if you're making 1.4 million, 70%. Imagine. You got to be crazy. Literally got to be crazy. You got to read the article. So basically, they do want to go after the very, very rich. This is what's going to happen once they do win God forbid, but if they do win the election, first thing they're going to do, they're going to go after the rich, the very rich, and it's going to go down to 2012 economy. Peter Diamond and Massachusetts Institute of Technology And Emmanuel Saez of University of California, Berkeley, published paper during the optimal top tax rate, 73%. In 2018, that would raise tax rate income above 600,000 from 37 to 73%. You see, they're going after anybody making $500,000 and all that. Well, okay. Well, bottom line is, I totally disagree. Totally disagree. If you make 10 million, 100 million, you deserve it. I mean, I know. It's look, we're looking at Bezos. The guy is worth gazillion dollars. Microsoft and so Apple and all. They're very wealthy. But look, it's part of the capitalist world, and they're investing the money. Imagine going after all these very, very wealthy people just to pay. Free college, free Medicare. Here it is. So now, the American household that earn more than 600,000 actually pay 37%. Imagine that goes to 70%, and that will fund the green. The environment. This is how they want to pay for the environment. Just tax the very rich, and also spending priorities such as Medicare and free college. So if you want free college, if you want free Medicare, just go tax the rich. The rich will take their money, run away. And what's going to happen to the economy? It will collapse. Totally collapse. Okay, so we give credit to Mr. Chairman, Mr. Greenspan. He said it would be a terrible mistake to tax the very rich. Okay, my name is Samuel Izerza for the SE channel. God bless the Republic.